Hey there, hi there, ho there. This is Dino, American in the Philippines YouTube channel. Please subscribe, leave a comment, click the thumbs up button for me, that means like. Today we have a video with Jennifer Terry discussing entry and exiting of the Philippines. Now she does daily updates, so if you want to find her on YouTube, it's Jennifer Terry. So today we have the exit clearance. Who must report or talk to immigration in the Philippines, and the annual report, who has to do the annual report. So without further ado, here's Jennifer Terry.
Here, I'm going to make an update. It's mostly for foreigners. Moving on, I mentioned earlier, exit clearance. Some of you may ask again. Balikbayans, if you're covered by balikbayan privilege and you have stayed for less than 18 months, you don't need an exit clearance. Same with foreign tourists. As long as you have stayed for less than 6 months, you also don't need exit clearance. Exit clearance is only for those holding an ACRI card and other categories. I'll just put them on the screen. It's 2023. It means that the immigration wants to see your faces again. Annual report, it's nothing new. For this year, appointment is not needed. The Bureau of Immigration started it last January 1, and it will last until March 1. So you have 60 days to present yourself physically in person to the immigration. So this annual reporting is required for all foreign nationals holding an ACR or an Alien Certificate of Registration I-card, except for temporary visitors. So foreign tourists, those who avail the balikbayan privilege, SRRB holders, dual Filipino citizens, you don't need to do annual report. Now for those who need to do it, they would have to go to Robinson's Place, Manila, or in SM Mall of Asia if they're in the area. However, if there are other parts of the country, they can just visit a Bureau of Immigration office or satellite field office. They are scattered throughout the country. This is a list of district offices and satellite offices that cater annual reporting. What you need to bring for your annual report is basically your passport, your original I-card, and 310 pesos. Now, depending on where you are reporting, in the Philippines, the rules are not always the same. Aside from your passport, your ACRI card, and then 310 pesos, you also need to bring your last year's, if you have a last year receipt, photocopy your ACRI card, front and back, photocopy of your passport's bio page, photocopy of your latest entry permit or stamp. If you have renewed your passport and your entry stamp was in your old passport, then bring your old passport. They don't have these things listed on the website, but I found that they are required in some offices. Aside from those documents, you might also want to register to eservices.immigration.gov.ph so that you may get your QR code. Basically, just answer questions there like full name, your passport, your ACRI card number, your address, and upon successful registration, you will be issued a QR code like this. While there are certain groups of people who are exempted from being physically present to do their annual reporting, who are they? These are foreigners who are exempted from personal appearance. Children below 14 years old, the parents have to do their annual reporting then. Those who are 60 years old and above, those with person with disability ID, pregnant, ill, sick, as long as you have a medical certificate, they can send a representative to do their annual report. If you are required to do your annual report, do it. It only takes minutes. It's only 310 pesos. If you fail to do your annual report, you may face administrative fines or other penalties. Fines and penalties. How much are we talking about, Jennifer? Like 1,000 a month? 3,000? 5,000? Nah, it's just 200 pesos a month. It's 200 pesos per month if you miss the annual report, but in no case shall the fine exceed 2,000 pesos per year of delay. Okay, and if you have a valid iCard and you're not exempted from this annual report and you are outside the country, you may still make your report within 30 days after returning to the country as long as your re-entry permits are still valid. Let me share the experience of Peter, who did his annual report recently. Last year, we had to make an appointment online. Now, you don't have to do this anymore. You still have to go to the same page, the e-service website, for a QR code, and then turn up, and then they act immediately. So no appointment first. Go into eservice.gov.ph, you get your QR code, you print it out. And then photocopies of your passport, ACRI card, last year's payment, visa stamp. Then you show up and you have to fill in a piece of paper, the information they already have. Pay 300 pesos, and that's it. For him, it took 9 minutes. The line may be long right now because it just started. You can do it in February. As long as you don't wait until deadline. Because deadline, there will be plenty of people. March 1. Don't do it last minute. So this is all I can share for the update today. It's mostly about foreigners now. It's immigration. Our next update will talk about travel restriction. Will there be a travel restriction soon? And will pre-departure testing requirement be reinstated even for the vaccinated travelers with what's going on in China? I'll talk about that in our next update. So thank you so much for tuning in with me. If you have anything to share, information, please comment down below, and I'll see you with another update. Safe travels you all, and God bless. Bye.